Hey everyone, welcome back my YouTube channel. So I'm just reading about AI ethics and all. So I decided because I have very interesting thought about AI and ethics. So I decided let's share with you all. So now let's first like everyone know AI ethics, what is AI and what is ethics and all. So today I want to discuss about what is ethics and how it plays like a very significant role in AI because a lot of news are there AI ethics somewhere AI did something wrong and all. Okay, so let's first understand what is ethics. So how we can define a manner like there's sort of rules that help to decide what is right and wrong. For in another word we can say like honesty, fairness and all. But if this is the definition of AI, this is the definition of ethics. Now let's understand uh, what is right and wrong. Okay, so right and wrong is very individualistic thing because we don't know what the like something. So for example, if there is something happened. Okay, for me it can be right. For another person it can be wrong because culturally we are raised. So first of all, right and wrong is also very individualistic thing. Now, so my interesting thought about it, we will talk about later AI ethics and all. Now, let's first understand is ethics ethical or not. So it's a very like it's a little bit philosophical question, but it's very important to understand because if you don't understand why we just make rules and all and like how do we proceed with the ethics and how can we do if we don't understand the better AI how it works and all then so I think it's we can't do further very uh, best thing for us in order to understand AI regarding ethics. So the thing is, what I thought that is ethics ethical. It's a very amazing question by the way. Now let's try to understand. Okay, I didn't prep anything because I just decided to talk to you and just I'm here. So let's discuss. It's sort of conversation we are having here. So my question is or my thought is like ethics is like are human ethical, are humans ethical? You guys someone say yeah humans are ethics, they have sort of intellect that they can decide what's right and wrong. Okay, so yeah, it's quite a good definition by the way if we try to understand in that manner. But the another question I'm gonna ask, are humans are ethical for like other living beings? So for example, for ant or for elephant or for birds, they humans are ethical or not? The most probably and like most the answer will be in context of other animals humans are not ethical because if you see that how much forest we have just burned, we have just taken from our uses and all, and the thousands of birds like other animals or living beings like it for us a sort of home and we just uh, get them down for our uses. So for other animals, for other living beings, I think we are not ethicals because we are ethics, we are ethical because we think in order to make harmony within the humanity. In that way we can say yeah we are ethical, we have that tendency to decide, we have that capacity to decide what is right and wrong. Okay, now the question is AI is ethical or not. We have to proceed in the future that AI must be ethical. Now the question why the question raised, and it's very interesting story as well. uh, in another context like another, as I told you as I gave you example, in another living being in their context we are not, most probably not, we are not like ethicals, we are ethicals for ourselves. And when the realization came when AI came and the question began that AI is ethical, AI sometimes give wrong answer, AI just discriminated based on race, gender and all. Humans are also ethical because AI is ethical is based on because whatever data AI has is sort of produced by humans. So if humans are non-ethical, the result is the data AI is using for train, that is definitely not ethical. But we are concerning, it's another point that we must consider, that we have to, as a human, we have to make sure that whatever technology we are creating for future must be ethical. That is AI, that that must work for favor in humans. But what I consider that in AI is something, it is that in my book I talked about that this sort of era is human enlightenment. Like whatever we decided for ourselves most of the time. Like I would say 90%, 95% we decided whatever we want to do, like whatever rules we decided for ourselves. That's okay. That's one of the point. But the other thing is that after AI, the question in front of us of and that sort of realization we have that okay, whatever ethics we follow. But the another thing, like it's very important thing I used to say to my colleagues and my friends, that AI is very like that sort of technology that challenges our definitions of understanding whatever reality, whatever like we like, what is creativeness, what is curiosity, what is like reality, like these kind of sort of questions, whatever definition we have after AI, the AI challenges all these definitions. So yeah, so uh, in my video, I'm gonna say that we wanna have ethical AI, then we must, but based on whatever data we have, that's the for sure, because data is the sort of like oxygen for uh, AI. But the thing is that we are not like ethical. Like humanity can be ethical, but humans not ethics, because ethics is very individualistic thing. So okay, but for AI we must have the what I consider that we have to just go away for our individualistic sort of definitions, and we have to create the standard like global sort of definitions for AI. That's very important. That for ethics we must have the like global standard, or like global sort of bar, or that is like a standard we must have globally. But whatever like AI is something that will, if it will impact not just one human, it will impact like thousands of humans. So the thing is that we must have in particular this AI era, we whatever we are going to decide, we have to decide on a global level for all the humans, not about irrespective of the culture they have. Like I know it sounds like you're culturally we are biased and all, but okay, this is the another side, because if you are getting another thing, if you are getting AI and all technology, that you have to sacrifice a lot of things. So you have to understand, you have to think about it. Okay, culturally whatever you are, but in when you go, just you have to step out your whatever culture you have, and you have to just embrace that AI and the sort of global standard for all the humans, all the humanity. And the another thing, and I used to say that my observation that we are not we the technology is emerging so fast. If in that point of view we are not the citizens of not world country, not world culture, because AI is something that will connect all the peoples, or all on earth, and all the humanity. So for that, for all humanity, we have this standard rule for all the peoples, all the human like sort of humans. So that's but what interesting thought I have. So let me summarize in short that I want to just say that humans ethical or not. So it's very individualistic thing, because right and wrong will vary like person to person. Like what's right for me can be wrong for another person. So we are culturally wired, but AI can't. We can't let AI decide on based on culture. Okay, so we can't do that. So for that we have to like sort of standard rules, or can say standard like global standard like uh, rules, or whatever, like you can say. So we need that, irrespective of what the background we have or the culture we have, like it doesn't matter. So how can we do that? So we can do that, we can manipulate data, we have to manipulate data, we have to just like fetch in the manner will that will not impacted by the culture, by the background, by the people, like gender and all. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about today. So this is what an interesting thought I have. So yeah, what do you think about ethics and AI and all? So if you have any idea, like interesting thoughts, like very like out of box thoughts, so just comment. Let's in another. Let's meet another video with a very different conversation. So bye bye.